World.
Say again, me cuss Chris Benoit first. I did cuss him. I did cuss him because I said he was an asshole. And I was being selfish. I can admit that now years later. I was selfish. I didn't know what this man was going through. And again, mark you, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I've met people who have literally was going to commit suicide. I know tones are changed because I mean I brought people back from the edge of killing themselves. And I'm not saying that because man, I'm so fucking morally upright. No. I was home one Sunday and a voice said me say, go look for Joey. I don't know where it come from. Because Brethren say, we'll go Augustone and we'll go up. Remember I had a van. Shit, I was like 20, 21. I could do any flipping thing. I had a van, I had a Vega, I had a IS himself. So, I was a Chris bitch too. So, but something tell me, say, yo, go up at Joey today. This man recently lost his wife from cancer. In his rage before she died, he punched a surface and shattered his right hand, the hand that he's dominant with. It healed back now, but try to understand his circumstances. Just lost his wife. He can barely work for help himself because his hand is fucked up. His father upon some bullshit because his father's a narcissist. So his his baby mama turned out to be, she bad for the LGBT. Let's leave that up. I don't want, I don't want really rare.
Yeah.
And he had a problem with his son. Everything in that man's world was telling him to kill himself. And this when we go up there, me and Joey are rap and we did we are talk and man say, boy, I'm hungry, And again, God did it, me have money that day there. I go down the road, I'm gonna bring Joey with me and say, oh, Joey, me not left you down, me not left you by yourself. Come with me. Me, him, and my brother Romy and jump in the van, we drive, go to the close restaurant. And buy him a decent dinner. Cause him dinner, I buy him, I never know. I buy him dinner. I buy him dinner. Me, him, and Romy go back in place and we'll sit down there and we are eat and we are talk. And in the midst of the talk, Joey stop eat, look down on the food and tears start dropping on the food. So I said, dog, what you cry for? And lift up me and say, yo, huh? I don't know where you come from. I was bent on taking my life today. I said, what? He said, yeah. Andre, I lost everything. In a matter of weeks, I've lost everything. That's where my head space is there. So, if you weren't there, yeah, if you never come today, you'd have probably come here some take my life. Yeah, fam. I don't like that. I don't like that because I've seen a man that is worse. Let's see what it looks like when a man give up, like legitimately give up on everything him hold near and dear to him. That's how. And again, when I first heard the story about Chris Benoit, I was pissed. I was upset. Called me every dirty name I could have think of. My pussy, in my this, in my that, and boy, I'm style fans, in my waist, man. And as the story take a time come out, and I'm all of them. You remember that whole about fake? All of you fucking assholes out there. No offense to those who legitimate don't understand, but for those of you who understand and still push this pussy wall mentality, go fuck yourselves. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Go fuck yourselves. And I mean that. No, I don't care if anybody want vex. Care if nobody don't deal with me, kiss my ass. I mean that. This man, every time he did his signature move, when you tell use him head as a weapon, it affected him. Marco, he's not directly landing on bone most of the time, but sometimes he did land on bone from that far up a jump. Then you have in the audience who want say, "Oh, Oh, this, that, and devil knows what? How come you step on Legos? Open a stubborn
Fam,
and look at you.
I
Open
will
a
say,
step
fam,
on.
as much as me understand where you come from,
Hmm.
I not ever go forgive Benoit for him though.
Again, again.
No, me understand what you say, and I know a lot of people might share sentiment, but from when me
Again.
I look on it,
Every man is one. I mark you. I'm not saying again, if you're paying attention. I'm
no,
not
no, me understand what you say, you know.
agree.
But
But
this is my opinion.
his mindset, I can understand that. Because I talk to people who've been down that dark road.
Yeah, man, me understand all that. Me understand so CT, this CT, yep,
Hmm.
man, mash up himself, cool.
Some of them mentally
But
fuck up themselves. The
but
roids fuck them up.
fact of the matter is, made a conscious decision, leave, and decide say, me not left alone.
You know what roid rage is?
I do. Kurt Angle is a living experiment of it.
Not just him though. Wally for them, but you'd have never hear this car. Vince McMahon will never report this shit. Man, can't make him business look bad. Plenty of our one-time superstars. The reason why at one point their lives were so glamorized because what? It had to be glamorized because there's no way you could have tell the honest truth. Say this man is suffering from XYZ. This man is not as well as he claims to be. This man got through some mentally dark shit. Enough of them were going through divorces and enough. Again, I understand. It's a business. It's a brand. I understand. You can't associate your merchandise with people going through depression, anxiety, abuse, physical, mentally, sexually, the list goes on. You understand me? You can't affiliate guys. Which was the one who drank himself literally to his own death?
Andre, the giant.
Andre the Giant?
Yep.
Oh damn. There's a more where again? Remember there was the guy was sleeping on the plane. And the man was so drunk that the bag of wildness are going up on the flight. The boss slept through all of it and them cuss him afterwards. I said, what am I do? But throughout his career, he's known for being an alcoholic. Even when them tell him saying to stop, I put it down. But they had to fire him eventually. That's the only way they saved his life. They fired him. That's how much more that, but yeah. Uh, yeah, you messed up for you. No lie. When you see what D Generation X look like now, as grown, mature men, you can see where the roid rage or all them steroids make them look so.
But I mean, what I mean, really and truly, still remember say all them money after the one bag of show 24, 48 hours, one entire week after their show up, and Triple H was a workhorse. So I ain't saying it right, but I understand.
Even the Rock talk
But
about it too.
the fact say yo Triple H almost died like last year when his heart gave out, and this man has to be living with a literal that device that pumps
Mm-hmm.
stuff to your heart now tells you
Yeah.
all you need to know.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I mean, don't get it.
And it's not like I said Vince never know because Vince influenced the man them for do it.
Oh
And,
shit.
every, and everybody knows that Vince I want sleazy, but that's why when the whole case with him now, although he was trying to be sexually active with some of the divas them, is the least surprising thing I've ever heard.
Mm.
I knew that shit was going on. I just knew he probably just paid them off to keep them mouth shut.
Mm.
But you notice as them finally left, everybody finally has the balls to talk now. And I get that too. You probably didn't have much more ways to make money. You were being paid a handsome salary. So you just took it and
That's it.
got. And that's fine.
People, but I said this. And most of it, especially spectators like ourselves, you know, UFC, WCW, WFF, WIE, whichever association you are a part of. The behind the scenes of your favorite athletes, entertainers, you know, hype jocks, you know, crowd risers, you know, they make them come out and the whole place a swing. If you smell, for example, Rock, right? When Rock came out and he did that shit, their sales went up. Vince loved Rock. When Rock was leaving the WWE, they were mad. Vince go time, we if make Rock can't leave. But that's it, you. Vince McMahon was willing. He even threatened Rock to bring legal action against him. Rock said too.
But most of but I have my problems with this asshole. A lot of people do. CM Punk, that ego maniac, that bastard. Yo, I'll never forget that night when he beat John Cena, talking about oh he's leaving the WWE. 4 days later, this motherfucker resigns $1 million contract and returns. I like CM Punk, just like the next person. But man, call a spade a spade. Yep. This man called Rock an ass kisser. Punk, you're not that much different.
There you go.
Still love you as a wrestler. Probably one of the better in-ring workers and promo workers in the business. But you are an ass kisser.
Welcome to the room.
John Cena, one of my favorite wrestlers, and everybody knows that man has kissed Vince's ass more than once.
John Cena's kissed China's ass. John Cena has come out on live show with nothing but a cue card blocking his cock. And I'm like, wow.
I'm you know, so when I saw the short pop up on my YouTube feed, I was like,
John Cena, let me tell you something. No, don't get it twisted now. I love the man as a wrestler. Shit. I'll even say I like him as an actor. Not love. Not even close. Same thing with Rock. Like, not love. But, sir, pay attention to the things people will and will not do for money. Pay attention. That man had to apologize to China for calling Taiwan by accidentally acknowledging it as a country. He had to kiss Japan, China's ass. What I said to you?
Yo, that was wild.
Son?
You want to know the funniest thing? I could name 5 wrestlers off the top of my head that I know for a fact. They wouldn't rescind what they said. CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, The Rock probably wouldn't give a shit.
Well, give and take that one.
Well, give and take, depending upon if you have a next move if you make.
And the things people will solve. Yeah? Don't be surprised if you further down the line you realize that certain deals were made behind the back door. And
Black Adam exists, so what do you expect?
I know, Lord, Eddie Murphy, finally. Eddie Murphy, you know, not only an acting legend, you know, a black comedian and a black comedic legend. You understand me, people? So he's a legend on more than one front, as an actor and as a comedian. And as a hype man. So Eddie Murphy step out and finally, and everybody like, oh, Cat Williams. I'm like, God damn it, bless Cat Williams. For once, black people are actually speaking up. You understand me? And Eddie Murphy ain't no fucking saint either. But this is what we are talking about. It's about time a spade call a fucking spade a spade. Eddie Murphy came out and came after Tyler Perry. And most recent interview, him call him a cockroach.
Ha.
For years, Tyler Perry has been trying to block black actors, black comedians. Wow. Yeah. They must say, yo, for years, Bossy was in a position to do something on Bossy. Purposely go time way. Don't help black comedians. Pay attention to Tyler Perry's movies. How many black comedians do you see in his movies? None, most of the time, right? Apparently Eddie Murphy and him have beef because Eddie talk say, yo, back in the day, seems they had either understanding or some kind of an understanding where black comedians, I mean, yeah, and put in Monique, but apparently it was supposed to be like more comedians over time. Just like the Kevin Hart syndrome. And it wasn't just Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart just was one of the people who, and push on the forefront pushes my pussy too.
Kevin Hart is that guy who just seeks the attention to be in everything because he's just. It's
But,
not just his height that's the problem in his life. I'll say that much.
yeah. Yeah, so when Monique say, oh, Kevin and I make agreement and Kevin fall through, and I'm like, hey, I'm not upset. I'm not upset because even the guy from YouTube, remember the one who the anime something club, the black guy, you know me at all, them independent. Them is like H&S Bros on Facebook. The black youth them.
Hold on, what I gonna?
H&S Bros on Facebook. Mr. The youth them what me at talk about. Anime club people them. They're so popular, and this is just black animators who were shunned for loving anime, shunned for having opinion on certain things, and then boom, them take off because not only did they reach out to a black audience that was being suppressed. Remember, we talked about that. Did we talk about that? Well, the trend will go on Twitter where them say I've been black, but some like I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid. I can finally say blah blah blah. Right? One of them was them black all them afraid all them life, but not anymore. To be called something relating to like whitewash because they like anime and them thing there, you know. And I mean black culture and let's not pretend. Even in Jamaica that shit existed too. So it was like say, oh, it was only a black American thing. Yes, for all of those out there who think that those only black America, they should happen everywhere, including, listen to people, including South American countries too. Yes, yes, and the anime world suffered a lot growing up, coming up. And then if you say people just what they turn fans, I tell you,
It still does. I mean, you know the amount of tweets I've walked across with women talking about, oh, so what's your guys' favorite character so I can lie to you while pretending to have an interest in your interests? I'm just like, the karma that you shall receive in your life. Oh, it's going to be so glorious.
Yes, it is.
Because it's not the fact that they speak down on people's interests. You know, the same people are going to look at you and say, oh, you watch Star Wars? You. What's wrong with watching fantasy?
Which is weird because that same person will look at you and go, you will watch 50 Shades of Grey and honestly believe, say, oh, that shit could possibly be me one day. But will lift you, will turn your nose up to me watching animation.
Fam, right about now, if the
And
great extinction was to happen, right?
Uh-huh.
And we all had a choice to get reincarnated into the one world that we had at the top of our brains. Majority of the man them we all know which world them are going. And the man, I know the person who put in there go say, all right, hold on, get 15 of this. I'm not going to something else.
Let's go there for a quick second. Which world you that, doctor? Which one is that?
Really and truly. I've like, if I really think about it, I don't know. Because I think about it, I say, yo, do I really want to go into these worlds though? And if
So,
I'm reincarnated, what am I going to be reincarnated as though?
people,
Because I know some man go out and say, yeah man, I want to go in Naruto, figure do what?
no,
Figure dead for who?
they're as father. Fuck out of it. First off, 3/4 of them jutsu we watch from the anime, they're actually hard to bumble clad do.
Man, when I see some people going this the Anbu Black Ops, I'm like,
And everybody's
everyone, Mr. First of all, do you know how many prodigies there are in every village?
and how much of
It's
them see bumble clad prodigy dead? They keep talking in the area. Them blood clad prodigy dead. We can't Neji Hyuga, bumble, they want to come out you. Somebody try me, bitch. Oh, you can just be. But I'm like, are you serious right now?
even if you even learn a fireball jutsu, you should be glad.
Sir, you make treaties with people who kill your family, and every day of every bomber cloud, week of every bomber cloud month, you're looking at this fucker and can't do shit. You know how that shit in feel. Stop again, people. Try if you understand. Most of we don't even think about bomber cloud because we watch and oh my god, Pokemon hell the fuck no either. Mark you. Let me explain.
First of all, I ain't living in no world where Groudon and Kyogre are like, yo, you want to spin the block today? Yeah, at about 5 p.m. All right, bet.
One on it. You're gone too far. You have simple Pokemon, the simple everyday Pokemon you can quote unquote catch. Have some not so simple quote unquote abilities that if was to truly really as and understand that's what people don't understand how Pokemon are real. It's impossible to be real. For example,
I love Digimon to death and I wouldn't want a Digimon to raise. You wanna know why? Because
why?
I know for the fact if me have one of the high tier level Digimon them, he might want all the smoke.
Yep.
Hell, let's say I'm raising Gobbleman. You know what stress that?
Yes. Gobbleman is naturally a hero. Even if you are trying to be a pussy.
That is the problem, Bradshaw. All right, Bradshaw, suppose me just did that and say, yo, me just have chillax for the weekend. This man already make me get up out of my bed, but we need to save the people. For what?
Exactly.
Why?
Why should I? And then they go, but because it's the right thing to do. Let's go.
I don't give a shit about the right thing. I want to do what's best for us, which is live.
Again, every world we can pick outside of Isekai, and even some of them Isekai.
No, absolutely not. Isekai out of the question. You want to know why Isekai out of the question?
Look at
I know. What I know? If I'm born with a broken power, I have a target on my back. If I'm born as a weakling, I am liable to get the redo of healer treatment. I mean, as a matter of fact, let me tell you which world directly me not going on. Me not going nowhere near Berserk. You want to know why? This isn't even about Griffith. This isn't even about Griffith.
Sir, you could be sitting on a tree stump, mind your own motherfucking business.
And the band of the heart go come on and say, yo, give me your money, cuz. What money?
A demon walks right beside you and proceeds to try kill you. That happens in Berserk more times than we people. Yes, people get murdered for just existing.
For God's sakes. Me then at the Power Rangers universe out of nowhere, this giant ass monster stomps on my car. Want me just pay off.
Somebody made a short where Superman.
Yeah, where Superman takes your car, throws at the villain and still misses. I would steal all the kryptonite in the world and shoot off him, honestly.
And then they finally kill him. Like, oh my God, why did you kill Superman? He crushed my car.
No, when they tell him, say, yo, I just paid off $1 million loan fee for this car, and this motherfucker throws it at doomsday and still misses.
And that kill him. They kill him. Oh, let's do that. They will not kill you. It will not kill you. It in a maximum security prison, Rasta.
Man,
Yeah,
me know, and guess what? Me know, Batman, you know what? Batman bail me out. You don't want to know why? How did I do it?
good question. Good question. How did you do it, sir? Yeah. How did you do it, sir? Good
Yo, even Power Rangers, you think say you're safe. Every day is a new bullshit. Every day is a new bullshit. And then you have to worry about the 5 episodes that you randomly have evil Power Rangers. Nah, brother.
All of the mainstream animes that we like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only one with that problem going on, even it is still blood clot chance. One piece of blood clot chance. Why?
Oh hell no, brother. Ain't no way.
Let me explain. Mark, why I say that is chance because the only way you could be of any substance in One Piece is one. You don't have to be a good any person to have a crew. You can be an asshole. You don't have to go on the hero's journey like
yeah, but brother, knowing a man of your intellect and your influence, we all know you go have a different fruit. We know this. And we know say it's going to be probably the forbidden one them.
Good
where
man.
Government go have a bounty and say, yo, catch this man or else.
Yes. Good stuff.
Hell,
Yes,
probably a Virgo join your crew just with the darkness.
That man did something that people were losing their goddamn minds over. What did Blackbeard do recently that I have not read yet? Because I saw Law as a bitch, and for a second, I was like, when did Nico Rob take Law? I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my God. That's Law. What happened?
Funny enough, I have been out of the loop. So did Blackbeard like whoop Law's ass or something?
Yeah, Blackbeard take somebody's fruit, or he gave again, yes. This would finally prove the Cerberus theory. Everybody have the Blackbeard can have properties of extra dogs that the wheeler can control. Again, very OP fucking fruit. And even his fruit is still what? Whole shit if you don't know if you use it correctly.
The dark fruit. Perfect name. Perfect name for a fruit that's just spouting black flames you can't control.
Not just black flames. It's like a nothingness in its entirety. Once you're sucked, and by the way, it can pull both humans and things into it. Try to understand that, people. And he can keep you in that thing for as long as he wants to. And when he feels like it, he just lets you out. So, say for instance, I wrecked your crew, right? And I absorbed the ship, your crew, everybody. I wait until we are out in deep sea. I use my power and I throw a dark cloud to where a bunch of sea kings are. And just let that shit go.
Not gonna lie, if I got Whitebeard fruit, I'd have way too much fun with that shit.
That's why you're dead. That's why you're dead. No, and I mean that sincerely. I mean that sincerely.
Man, that chance for even basket, the man just said, well, you're gonna die.
Yo, and no, hold on a pause, because I know other faces see him people never get that fruit. Oh hell yeah. That this trash shit. He's a cross me, right?
And the worst thing about it, I'm not even going to do it that much because I'll do it one time my money and say, yo, catch that man, 1 million bucks.
Sir. This man show the world so the sea can be lifted up and down all over the damn place.
The man depending in deathbed and almost destroy the whole of Marineford. I have nothing else to say.
I'm like, this man don't even flinch. You know, so like, oh my God, Whitebeard was like,
the Man punched the ground and the man say, yo, even if it's my last breath, I'll make sure it's yours too. I was like, damn.
Like a fucking G.
I
go down, bitch.
is
With me. Going down, bitch. You're coming with me.
quick.
And not tell like. There's one more fruit. I'm terrified. You know my feel. Guess my feel I'm gonna get. That bait might get a kind of magma fruit. That me afraid, bro.
I mean, it would be fitting, to be honest.
Fitting and once him take it, problem. Match that.
So you'd have the Porto basically. Well, all three fruits by themselves are destructive in their own right still.
All independently. So think about this. He activates dark fruit, right? And he sends a dark cloud above your ship. He activates simultaneously, activating the magma fruit. And then he throws that attack by Kino, my Kino loved them. When punch into the sky, then you say, fist meteors.
Ah, crap. We're going past 30 minutes again.